You, finally awake.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dead Money. This is part 2. Let's see what we got. So we need to get one more person, I believe. And that toxic cloud is still killing me. So, God, are you going to be alright here? Let's talk to you for a second.
If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
Alright, now. Okay, no, we don't need to talk. Let's just head straight over to get the third wheel.
The village comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Right, okay. So it's just about to tiptoeing around. Come on, bud, get a little closer. So, okay, so we can't step out into the beeping areas. That's cool. Oh. There we go. Don't need any more spears. Had enough. I can barely see a thing.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Okay, avoid the holograms. And we've got ghost people in here. They follow us in. Unconscious again. Alright, we're gonna fix that. Boom. Oh, and I finally leveled up. At last. Right, what can we do? I don't really want to put it into melee weapons. It's a bit pointless. Just for this one add-on. Got medicine. We'll do lockpick up to 40. And... ooh, I don't know. Energy weapons, I guess. And lastly, we'll do barter. I like to be able to have a constant flow of caps. It's a little bit trickier to get caps in this game, I find. Ooh. I guess that's for the hardcore players. I can hear banging. Out of the way, God.
Camp speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Right. Out of the way, out of the way. So we need to shut off that speaker. So let's see what we can find. Oh, the time I've got to go all the way upstairs. It's so dark. I can barely see anything. Just gonna go home. How do we get around them? Do a quick save just to be sure. They're fine. They're cool. Nice. Alright, holograms are down. Doesn't help cure the beeping noises, but it's a step in the right direction, I guess. Out of the way. I did stock up on cigarettes and stuff like that because I thought I could sell them, but I suppose by the time this DLC's done, you're gonna have a ton of stuff to sell. Clinic basement key. Here we go. What we can, but don't really care much about that. Alright, okay, here we go. Gotta get out my hacking skills, which I'm no good at. Let's do something easy. Regular. Alright, okay. Right, this isn't working out well. Ease it. I can't hack in Fallout. Fallout 4, nice and easy. Don't mind Fallout 4. But these ones are stupid. Right, locked out. That's why I don't invest in science skill. I hate science because, you just gotta, you gotta spend ages on the terminals. And then when you're locked out for good. It's not even like you get anything good out of terminals, I find. Need that book. It's going to permanently increase a couple of my skills. It's an increase by 3. Nice. There we go.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger.
Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountain. Over the river. I think that's how it goes. Life is old there. Alright, so I've left God behind because he kept interrupting the cutscene. So this is the one we're after. The woman before you looks disorientated, pained. She blinks a few times, then winces. Oh, crap. Someone carved a road map on your face. Are you alright? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath her chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Somebody cut your vocal cords? She looks shaken. She glances at the autodoc, then recalls, and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you, as her hands clench into fists, her eyes narrow, and she takes a step back, studying you. If you attack me, you will regret it. The woman appears to open her mouth again, winces, then frowns, drags her finger across her throat in a slow motion, and she looks more angry than pain now. Frowning, she touches her throat again, gently, and her hand brushes her collar, then her frown deepens. Oh, her eyes narrow as she traces the edge of her collar until she finds a lock, and she begins to press on it with her fingers. I wouldn't do that if I were you. It's a bomb collar, mess with it and it'll go off, and then alright, yeah. It's a bomb collar. She looks surprised and notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, then narrows her eyes, and then slowly shakes her head. We need to cooperate. Yeah, we need to cooperate if we're getting out of here. She shakes her head again, then draws the line in the air between the top of you. That's not going to work for me. She shakes her head again once and crosses her arms. Oh, you're being a stubborn bitch. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand over her eyes and squints. She nods at you, then lowers her hands from her eyes, shakes her head, and then draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else? Fine, I can help. She studies you again, and then her expression softens slowly. She shakes her head slowly, then gives a silent sigh. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow, and then nods at the door. Alright, let's go. Alright, come with me. Christine nods, then steps slightly behind you, waiting. Christine has given you the signal interference perk. This perk grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as being an increased amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50%. Oh my god. I don't care about the emitting. Christine stops and glances at the speaker, then glances at your collar, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it will go off. She taps her collar, then opens her hand really fast. Boom. She taps her collar, then opens and closes her hand really fast. She points at your Pip-Boy, her collar, then your collar after a second. Then she opens and closes her hand slower. You can dampen the signal somehow? She was about to nod, then stops and points at herself and then shakes head. She can't, but I can. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion, then the same slow... Ah! It's too fast. I can't read it. Does that work with any other colour? She frowns slowly, shakes her head. She opens her mouth, then makes a motion of a turning dial, then points at herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, then again, points at the two of you, then at the Pip-Boy. Great, how romantic. She looks puzzled for a second, then glares at you and motions for you to move on. I'm not going upstairs, I've got more important things to do. Oh my god. Is there one on my left? This girl can't run off like that. Throwing spears at me. Headshot. Alright. Nothing good. Oh, the loot you drop is so awful. Alright, the gang's all here and we're ready to move on. Next up, the Sierra Madre. Oh, hang on. We've got some chips here. Alright. Let the heist begin.
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team. I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
We'll head out then.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to be dead.
Okay, so we need to get to the areas. Okay, I guess I'll take first.
Are we on our way to somewhere else? A gala event, perhaps?
I need you to take to your gala event position.
Maybe Dog will obey you. I'm not as easily broken.
Don't tempt me.
You're a brave one. It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat, clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again, tugging like a leash. Interesting.
How the hell did you eat one of those collars? I was wondering that.
They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy, and now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
I need you to come with me.
Orders.
Come on. Why can't the other guys find their positions? Why can't Elijah just put us all in one place at the start? We'll probably kill each other, actually, to be fair. Automatic rifle. Okay. I will take that, and I think I'll... Oh, I don't have enough ammo. Do I have any lockpick mags? That's why I did up to 40, so I can use lockpick mags if I need to. Nope. Great. Scared the shit out of me. Right. That's all I want, the Sierra Madre trip. Chip. If anyone finds this, I'm sorry you're here. I might have to read this. Skip if you're not interested. Town's going to get built. It ain't built to last. Casino might be different story. It's like a bank vault to the sky. That's just me. It's a big show for someone. Hope Sinclair survives this one. What? Tripwires, we are all good. I smell gas. There is gas in here. A lot of it.
Almost got away. And the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Don't fire a shot. Gotta get out of here. It is. Actually, we'll do the automatic assault rifle. You set it off, God.
Losing blood.
That's another one. Oh my God. So I'm gonna need you to stay here, I guess.
So here we are. A row of switches all lined up. How familiar. These switches won't move themselves, after all. There must be some trick to it. Now that I'm here, what do you expect me to do?
I need you to stay here and operate the switches for the gala event.
You can lead me to water. No. Being trapped in this courtyard while lights are flashing and sirens are screaming. I can survive one or two of the inhabitants. More than that, even Dog would have to work to keep full without being carved to pieces. And the gate here, if it somehow got locked, it'd be the holding cell at the police station again, except with no way out.
I don't want Dog to have to deal with this, I prefer to deal with you.
Really? And why is that? Dog is much more docile, obedient.
Can't trust Dog to do this properly.
You're right, but trust? Trust is such a harsh word. I prefer mutual need. It's more honest. No, I can help you. These wiring diagrams. I know how to operate the switches in sequence to make fire appear in the sky. We just need to make sure that Dog doesn't surface before that happens. To do that, he'll need to be fed. That makes him stay in the cage.
Alright, what kind of food?
If you don't, then I can't guarantee I'll remain in control long enough to help you.
What kind of food should I bring back?
Dog has torn apart a number of the inhabitants of this town. Well, he doesn't find some of the inhabitants. It'll require some hunting on your part. Kill them, take some of the remains inside them, bring it back here. They're not easy to kill. But I have faith in you, and the beast must be fed if you want him to stay in this cage.
So some of the meat inside
Two
them?
chunks of meat from their bodies should be enough. Hunt quietly, so as not to draw more here.
Oh, I'm a horrible person. Sorry, God. I just locked him in there. Ow. Son of a bitch. For fuck's sake. I don't know where I'm going. Over it. Goodbye, cruel world. To this day, I never did understand why I have to take these people to their places. Why can't they just find it there themselves? Find themselves there, like just go there.
So, what's your story, beautiful?
Gross.
Was that him floating above the fountain, the boss man? The one who put these bow ties on our necks? Sure does like to make a presentation. We should keep it down, or else the ghost people are going to swarm the gates, Vira hologram or no.
You're slated a spot in the Pistilla del Sol.
No, looks like a rooftop in Puesta del Sol. In better days, nice view. Now, it's the last place anyone wants to stand when this event goes off. That place during spring, summer and fall, a little bit in winter, is a prime resort spot for ghost people. Not the best of neighborhoods. If we're going there, I'm not going alone. And if you have any bright ideas about telling me to stroll over there, or leave me there, no thanks.
Any idea why he wants you there?
Partner, I'm not sure this guy's operating with a full deck. My bet? Process of elimination, lowest common denominator. He figures the strong man's needed somewhere, even if it sounds like the strong man's two minds about it. Plus, I'm guessing wherever old doggy boy's needed doesn't need smarts. I hope not. Or we're royally jonesed.
And what about Christine?
Christine, that her name? Nice name. I mean, you can't see it on posters, but never mind. I don't know. She might need to hold some place where speaking isn't important. Like stage tech? Lighting? Got me. And me?
I was trying to point out how Christine's looking at him right now. I think that's fucking
And this
hilarious.
gig doesn't feel like that. Don't get me wrong, I can hold an audience, conduct a score from the rooftops, but I'm guessing I'm the odd man out in this whole heist.
I'm not following you.
Odd man out, dead weight. Someone you need holding the toolbox, the nurse passing the scalpel, the chauffeur driving you to the concert. Any guy with hands is who he needs up on that rooftop. Guess he thinks I don't rate looking like I do. Poor him.
I had other questions.
It's your time, and if you want to spend it chatting, not much I can do about it.
That's it. Excuse me.
Well,
That's
now
enough for now. Come on, just come with me.
strike up.
Alright, cool. I don't read that. I'm assuming he's going to give me something against the cloud. Can't wait to abandon you like I did with gods. Is there a ghost dude around here? I've seen it. There you are. This isn't doing anything. My god. That wasn't worth it. Is that the Wild Wasteland perk? I just had the Wild Wasteland perk. And also I got a new perk. What have we got? Abominable. There is nothing abominable, I can't say it properly, about your damage bonus against abominations. Nice. Alright, okay, if you want an easy game, you gotta get this perk right here, jury rigging. You can fix up any weapon with a similar weapon, like glasses and a helmet apparently.
It's hit.
I only got a 9mm, that sucks. Jesus. Unconscious. No, you're dead. Straight up. Come here. More gas bombs. There we go. What was that? Shotgun? Oh, that is not friendly. I'm gonna do a quick save. Because this is going so well for now. Right, so I've got 3 crippled limbs.
Aren't the trees lovely this time of year? Oh, blooming and green.
Oh, he's got a gas bomb. He's got a gas bomb. I'll be honest, I'm a little tempted to just flick it onto normal mode and then cure my crippled limbs with a stim pack. Mother didn't raise no bitch.
Don't dive in for too
Shit.
long. Only so much I can do.
The switching station. That's where you'll need to bring the mute.
Am I in the wrong place? Thank you, Domino. Nice hit. This way, Dean, we don't need to worry about these guys right now. In fact, that's the last thing we should be worrying about. Come on. There we go. And you're dead. Well, that means I'm dead. I was like, hold on a second, doesn't it mean we all die? Oh, it's swing open. Ooh. I'll borrow this one, I'll borrow this one, I'll have all of these, if that's okay with you, sir. Have you got any doctor's bags? The flickering hologram stares at you expectantly. Buddy, I need a doctor's bag or else I'm gonna die, please. Right, wait, hang on. How are you doing? Yeah, you're still at full health, you're good.
This crouching
Well, they see me, but where are they? Are they above me? I was like, what's he doing? Turns out those gas bombs are really cool. These bombs are cool, I like them. Another, please. Did I level up? I did level up. What do I do? Explosives, Sparta, energy weapons. Unarmed, speech, sneak. Sneak's quite a good one. Alright, what perk do I get? Weapon handling. You don't unlock any new perks at level 18. Weapon strength requirements are now 2 lower. Resistance, action boy perk. Action boy, I guess. When you add something to cure my limb damage.
Of course.
That got me. How? Where? He can't throw these to save his life. Yeet! I'm within range of the damage when he throws it. You know what? I think I will just try and plow through it because I got his perk. But let's save because I don't want to mess this up. Oh, it worked. Thank you, Dean, for saving my ass there. I should try that more often. Oh, doctor's back. Nope. I'll take everything it's got.
Ghost people.
Let's see.
You're at the Ghoul Scalar area. Now make him stay.
Oh, you're gonna have to convince me, aren't you?
So, this is where I'm supposed to put on the show. Played better venues, let me tell you. What's that there? Wiring? Looks like it's tied to the sound system in the villa. Except for that snipped section there. So, what? I stand here, hold the two ends in my hands and tap them together like cymbals?
That's the plan. Are you able to do it safely?
Safely? What? After your sweet and ruthless talk when we first met, now you care about my safety? Right. Look, I strike up the speaker system. There's going to be ghosts all over this place. Any change in the sounds around here, The ghost people are not big on talking. They are big on listening, hunting, killing. More vicious than music critics, trust me.
Look, I need you to stay here and do it. I could just throw you off the roof. What about that? I need you to stay here.
In the middle of town here? Alone? On a rooftop with a big light show in the air? Tell you what, why don't you just give me one of those space-age cosmic knives so I can slit my wrists, be less painful checking out that way?
Tina would never leave you here, I swear.
Sure, nice words, nice promises. Not worth a dime out here in the shadow of the Sierra Madre. You say you wouldn't leave me here, I know better. And you leave me here, this gala event isn't going to happen. I can feel it.
Oh, what's it gonna do?
Really? That wasn't the "we're both bomb married" talk you gave me when we first met. Look, you could offer me a steel-clad contract for a world tour of all major cities with imperial records. I still wouldn't stay here.
Oh, I guess I got to clear out the ghost people.
No, you want to know why? Because there's more beneath the streets, in the buildings, and no, everywhere else. They hear anything out of the ordinary, especially music screaming through the speakers when I close the connection. They'll be here fast.
Alright. Let me hunt around, see if there's something I can do to
You
protect
can
the area.
look all you want. I still feel safer with a pair of hologram escorts to make it through the area.
It's not a bad shout. Alright, let's activate hologram. Okay, cool. That's one. It's all the way over there. Oh!
Well, there's a bear.
Scared me there, Dean. Yeah, leave a first aid box where people can't reach it. If you've fallen over, broken your ankle, you can't exactly stand up to reach it. Alright, okay, nothing in here that I can use. Dean, I swear to God, I just want to do this. I just want to do this without you butting in with your thoughts and ideas and criticisms and your snarky comments. Alright, okay. Still can't see jack shit, so here we go. Alright, now.
Well, now, if it isn't my ball, chain, and dog collar rolled all into one.
Right, okay, both holograms are now on. It's safe for you to get to your position.
You powered the holograms up? Well, yeah, that's pretty good protection. Sure worked at the fountain. Vera kept the ghost people away. But, how do I know the power won't suddenly go out? And, I don't know, this still sounds risky to me. For me.
Vera stayed up power since the bombs fell. The holograms will too. Yeah, good shout. I'm about to trade your life for mine, remember? Yeah, good shout.
Well, yeah. You got a point. But listen, when this thing goes off, try and get into the Sierra Madre without me. You'll wish you hadn't.
Alright, okay. We've got to head back. Alright, Christine, it's your turn. We're almost there. We are almost there. Christine is looking at the fountain, her eyes narrowed. She scans the courtyard perimeter, gauging the distance. She glances at your wrist, then back at the fountain. What is it? She circles her finger around the fountain, then moves her finger and thumb rapidly together as if talking. She frowns, stops moving her hand, then points at the pit boy at your wrist. We need to trigger the event like he says. He leaves audio logs too. She holds out her hands and motions at your Pip-Boy. Show her the Pip-Boy. Christine studies the Pip-Boy intently, turning your arm around as if you wrist a sensor module she just found. She seems interested in the screen. She studies the exterior, then the casing, and she seems to be making sure it's intact. Careful, that's my arm, alright? Her finger stabs through the red buttons, narrowing it on the local map, then scrolls through the Sierra Madre's main gate, frowns, backs out. She calls up the local map of the pastel switching, station, zooms in, her intent expression lost on some of the edges. She takes notes. She looks up at you, points at the mark on your Pip-Boy, points the rest, and tilts her head. You sure seem eager to go. She points at the fountain in the back of your Pip-Boy, pauses, then points at her collar, then yours. Can you take it off? She encircles her throat with her hand, then slowly releases it, then motions again to the west. I'm just reading this. I'm not actually thinking about anything I'm saying. Snap 1 for yes, 2 snaps for no. Oh, here we go. Got any commute some other way you can write? Christine frowns, then pauses to trace one of the scars on her hand. Head with her finger. She makes the motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, then shakes her hand. Ah, okay, she's got the shakes or something like that. Something to do with the surgery. She pauses, then draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air. Puts an odd staring face. She keeps a blank face for a second and slowly blinks and looks around. She looks at her hands, shakes them, then lets go limp. That's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes pre-war. She nods slowly, and then makes the motion of type and drawing X's in the air, then gives a thumbs up. You can still do numbers and calculations. She nods. I had other questions. She looks exasperated, waves her hand in a circle in front of her. I think we should travel together. Okay. Alright. Use a doctor's bag or find a doctor. I will bear that in mind, Fallouts. Thank you for the heads up. I will take that advice and I'll do what I can with it. Next doctor I see, I'm going to get him to patch me right up with the cups that I have. Christine raises an eyebrow. Medicine. Those facial scars weren't done by the Autodoc. The throat scar was. She nods, slowly puts her hand in front of her throat, closes it slowly, then points at you. I can't restore your voice. We'd need a real Autodoc to do that. She shivers slightly and shakes her head. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. Christine looks blankly at you, then touches her head, smiles, then shakes her head. She did it herself? So you cut your own hair off. She waves her hand, shakes her head, then nods in the direction of the casino. No, wait, I want to hear this. You were bald before? She nods with an exasperated look, then makes a circle with her hands, repeats it twice more, then raises her hands and waves slightly like wings. She puts both hands in front of her, makes a motion with her hands as if writing something. Wait, that's a Brotherhood of Steel symbol, right? You're a scribe? She nods, looks impressed. How the hell did you get out here? Oh, it was the Brotherhood of Steel bunker, wasn't it? She shrugs, then points to you and shrugs. Same way I did, Brotherhood of Steel bunker. You were looking for something. She shakes her head and then makes the motion of fingers walking. You were over the moon. You were looking for someone. She nods, raises a finger. A man? She nods, makes the motion with her hands, chin drawing it down. She raises her hand and clenches them at the sky. An angry, bearded man. She points at your Pip-Boy. You look for a man in a vault. You were looking for a vault boy. You were looking for You were looking for Elijah. She nods, looks concerned, taps the side of her head, and expands her hands. Someone smart. She nods, then circles her ear. And nuts. She nods, frowns. Say goodbye, Rad Roach. You're a dead man. Let's go through the air. Crap. Dying. This place doesn't look good. I still can't believe I left God by himself. I won't be opening it yet. Right, repair, yeah, cool. So the circuit breaker looks to have been jury-rigged at some point in the past, but is currently in need of repair. Jury-rigged the circuit breaker, nice and easy. With quick adjustments, the power comes back on. I'm telling you guys, repair is the most underrated skill tree in this entire game. It's unbelievable. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to leave you here. Shit. Didn't need to do that. You proceed into the elevator and override the one chamber. Thanks for the heads up sign. What have we got here? You hear a loud noise coming from the room to the west. Sounds like the ventilation systems are firing up, clearing the cloud out of the switching station basement and the sections of the streets. Ooh. Turret. Not a nice turret either. I wonder how the hell am I doing? Why are you swaying so much? Very nice. Quick save. I can't see in dark places, so I'm just kind of improvising as I go. Average. Shit. Leap. Nice. Increased by 3. Very good. Alright, okay, very easy. It's a very easy one. Time. Game? Ooh. I think it's MEA. Oh shit. Last one. Same? Got it. What have we got here? Turn speakers off. So I'm just having a monster energy. Heart attack in a can, I know. So what do I do now that I'm in here? Christine motions to you, points at the door uneasily, then makes a pulling motion with a hand. She seems hesitant to go near it. Is there something coming up? I need you to go down to the manual bypass room to regulate the power. Yes. Christine glances at the elevator. Her expression becomes worried as she looks back at you and reluctantly shakes her head. What's wrong? Christine studies the elevator frame, raises her hands and sets it down, then raises them up again. She gives a silent sigh of exasperation, then frowns at the elevator, then brushes the side of her face, tracing the scar. I have no idea what the problem is. Her face becomes angry. She points at the elevator, points downwards, then wraps her arms around her and shakes her head. She's been there before. She won't fall for that. Don't have time for this. Get in the damn elevator. Christine shakes her head more insistently this time. She points at the elevator, then downwards and holds herself tightly, and then shakes her head. Alright. Come on. Last sigh of relief, then goes into the elevator. Don't care. People need to just do this. Sorry.
The bell tower. That's where you'll trigger the Gale event. It's a ways up. I'm sure you'll find a way to climb up there.
Something about tricking these people into doing this. Awful, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. I don't know what she was afraid of. Don't know why she wanted to go up instead of down, but... Oh, there's ammunition there. Oh. No, didn't mean to bring that. Armor-piercing rounds as well, very nice. I need to disable this. Valley, no. Court, maybe. Yeah. I'm guessing the A is correct. Please turn off that system. Turn speakers off. We're good. What? Oh. Alright, I'm sorry. I sold out Christine. I sold out God. Dean's cool. He's fine. He doesn't mind. He's in a good place right now. So Obsidian be like, yeah, sure, Bethesda, you can have the rights to Fallout. You can make your own games. Bethesda makes a Fallout game. Meanwhile, Obsidian are like, oh, we got a great idea for a Fallout game. Can we make one? I said, yeah. I don't understand that. I don't understand why. Well, I suppose Obsidian didn't expect it to go into this kind of style. It's kind of the perfect style for Fallout, really. But to be fair, it's all I really know about it. It's all I really know about the franchise. What is that? Shit. Come on. He's not unconscious. I destroyed this dude. So, limb damage. I could make a run for it. Again. I know what to do. Okay, that didn't do anything. toxic cloud. Should have never left home. I hear you, bud. Nowhere to run. I hear you, bud. Can't get through the cloud. Too crippled to do any major damage, or to have any sort of chance of that. So, let's add a bunch of these. I've got to keep it coming. These crippled limbs are going to destroy me. You don't. You will not do that today. Oh, shit. That was close. Can't see anything. Oh my god, I need more chips. I need that first. So we need the doctor's bag first. Perfect. And now we can take him out. There we go. Alright, we're back in business. Let's do this. My screen could stop going blurry for 1 second. Should have gone for a perk that increases critical chances. Maybe I just need to do up my luck. I am not your mummy. Are you my mummy? Good old Doctor Who reference. Oh, Jesus. Oh, and they're throwing their spears at me. Please go away. Alright, we're in. I think. Yep, we're in. I think. I think we're in. I think we are all good? Maybe? Alright, okay, I need to head upstairs. But first, I need to stim pack. And I need to save. Sprint through this. Hey! Where to now? Cross? I still can't see, bear in mind. Fuck. Get out of here. Well, I can't, I'm afraid. Alright. Super stim pack. Focusing lens. Alright. once I activate this, they are going to come running. And that scares me. So, I'm going to have to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. Always a pleasure. And, yes. I believe the next episode we will be in the Sierra Madre, so the heist will commence. So, I'll speak to you all very soon, guys. Bye-bye.
All right, you big ape. Get a snoot full of this gas bomb.